Travel opens your experience and expands the self. Whatever journey you wish to take, you are protected. From a great golden egg was bird-bodied god Garuda born. The cosmic shock of the crack lit up the universe, and so powerful was he that all, including the other deities, shook in terror. Reducing his size and energy to make himself more friendly to the gods, Garuda flew from heaven to earth, delivering nectar. One of the more ancient Hindu gods, he is featured in the Vedas, the oldest text in Hinduism, and later in the great epic, the Mahabharata, and is much loved for his assistance to Vishnu in a number of his heroic avatars. Perhaps the most well-known story featuring Garuda is that of the kidnapping of his mother, Vinata, after she lost a bet to her sister, the serpent queen Kadru. Garuda asked the serpents what it would take to free his mother. They answered with a hiss, the elixir of immortality, Amrita. The Amrita sat in heaven with the gods, and they had it well guarded, not just by a ring of fire and a machine of whirring blades, but by two poisonous snakes of great mass and evilness. Although he knew the gods were omniscient, he would know of his plans. Brave Garuda flew to confront them and battle for the Amrita. Powered with the love of his mother and flying with super speed, Garuda defeated all comers. Spitting into the fire the water of rivers he had sucked up, he extinguished it. Diminishing his size, he crept under the sharp blades and then ripped apart the two serpent guards. Taking the precious liquid into his beak, he soared downwards towards the massive serpents waiting for his return. While passing a cloud, he spotted Vishnu. Vishnu, as the preserver, did not wish to battle the good Garuda, and instead it was suggested that a gentler agreement be reached. Vishnu granted Garuda immortality, so no need to drink the Amrita, and Garuda promised to support Vishnu by being his flying companion. Back on Earth, Garuda placed the Amrita in view of the snakes, and his mother was safely freed from her prison. The snakes quickly scrambled to drink the treasure, but Garuda suggested that it was only right to perform prayer before the consumption. As they did, the god Indra swooped down to retrieve the potion. From that day forward, Garuda aligned himself as Vishnu's magical mount, whose speed and agility were key to many of the Avatar's victories. Today, Garuda is still a potent symbol of flight. It is even the name of Indonesia's national airline. The idea of a bird going through the fire and not only surviving, but flourishing like the phoenix is also closely associated with his energy. Thailand also has Garuda as its symbol, but the more Buddhist representation, which is more a winged deity that can change itself into human form. The Indian Brahmini kite, a small bird of prey, is considered the living representation of the god, although of course it's much smaller than the large eagle-like representation of the god. Call upon Garuda when you are about to undertake a difficult journey, or for protection while traveling. If you need to make a connecting flight, Garuda will listen to your petition and help you make the plane. His presence in your life may indicate travel is near, or that the phoenix aspect, that you will flourish after a negative experience, is active. On the shadow side, Garuda was symbolic of speedy and violent action, although righteous in nature, and so is often used as a military symbol today. Garuda poses the question whether force is always the best way. He was able to negotiate well with both Vishnu and Indra to avoid fighting them. Traveling, certainly one of the great joys of life, can open our perception and understanding of others, or if we choose, it can contribute to indifference and inequality. Be mindful of how travel is indeed a two-way experience and a true exchange. How can you respect those you visit? How can you honor your ways too, and be an ambassador for all that you are?